presenting What is the difference between a mortgage broker and a bank?
Please welcome Melissa Falcone, mortgage advisor with Allied Home Mortgage Corporation in Bethlehem.
Hello, my name is Melissa Falcone, and I'm a mortgage advisor for Allied Home Mortgage. Today's topic, what is the difference between a mortgage broker and a bank? To explain the difference between a mortgage broker and a bank, you need to know what they are and what the pros and cons are. A mortgage broker is a professional that has access to tens, possibly hundreds, of banks. They are licensed to originate loans utilizing these banks to source funds. These banks provide mortgage debt at wholesale and may service the loans directly and sell them to another bank. A bank is retail, meaning you're going directly to the lender. These banks typically service the loans themselves. The benefits to using a mortgage broker include access to a variety of loan programs, including FHA, VA, conventional, rural development, 203K loans, and reverse mortgages. Not having to hassle over shopping for interest rates. As with a large amount of lenders, your mortgage broker can shop the best interest rates for you. You can choose a local broker and have the ability to meet them face to face. Local professionals know your your area very well. I strongly suggest you always try to choose a local professional. There are some that will even attend closings with you for questions and just to support you through the end. The downside to using a mortgage broker, that may include a possibility of additional fees due to the added services. The benefits to using a local bank include they may participate with additional home loan programs that brokers may not offer. They may provide the same basic loan programs such as your FHA, VA, conventional. You just need to make sure that they do. Some banks don't participate with FHA just as well as mortgage brokers. They typically service these loans that they originate. They may offer more consideration on an investment or a commercial loan if you are an established customer. The downside to using a bank may include limited loan program availability, just I mentioned earlier. Also, your inability to shop for the best interest rate. If you have one bank, you may float, or they may offer some incentive. For example, if the interest rates get better at the end of the month, or so many days before closing, that you may obtain that rate. But typically, you lock in, and that you're limited to that. I hope that this has increased your understanding of what the difference between a mortgage broker and a bank is. Thank you very much.
Presenting How to Choose Your Home Inspection Company.
Please welcome Joe Papalowski, certified home inspector with Advantage Home Inspection Services of Bethlehem.
After last month's show, a gentleman phoned me from Austin, Texas, and asked me, how do I choose a home inspection company? And I told him, you choose your home inspection company based on the experience and the credentials of the home inspector that they're going to send out to do your home inspection. Your home inspector should be certified by the American Society of Home Inspectors. The American Society of Home Inspectors is the largest society of home inspectors in the United States and outnumber any other society 5-1. The other local societies that I could be a member of have less requirements than the American Society of Home Inspectors to become a member and are easier to get into. The American Society of Home Inspectors wrote the standards for home inspection that were adopted by the state of Pennsylvania to be used as the standards for home inspection in the state of Pennsylvania, of which I reside in and run my business. Another very important thing you're going to look for is the experience of the individual home inspector that that's coming out to do your home inspection. Some companies will advertise having been in business for 10 or 15 years, yet they will send a home inspector out that they hired and trained in the last 6 months. The fact of the matter is, in home inspection, when you get really good at it, you go and you start your own business. So you may think that you're covered by a home inspector with 15 years experience when you pick up that brochure and you see it says 15 years experience on that brochure. However, chances are, if it's a multiple inspector firm, they may have just hired the guy within the past 2 years. So I would ask, when you call up the home inspection company, how long the inspector has been doing it that's coming out to do your home inspection. So when choosing a home inspection company, make sure you question the credentials and the experience of the home inspector that's coming out to do your home inspection.
Presenting, what services should you expect from your home inspector?
Home inspectors provide additional services beyond your basic home inspection for existing houses or new construction. Additional services include radon testing, wood-destroying insect certifications, that's looking for termites or carpenter ants or wood-destroying insects that can hurt your house, septic testing, and water testing. Home inspectors can provide additional water testing beyond your basic bacteria test per your request or per your lending institution's requirements. When you're at your inspection, there may be items pointed out that require additional testing also, such as mold testing. There's a type of siding that has had various lawsuits because if the siding's not installed correctly, it retains moisture in your walls and could lead to mold problems. In that case, when I see that type of siding and it wasn't installed according with the manufacturer's recommendations, I recommend that a moisture intrusion analysis should be done to make sure that the walls aren't trapping in the moisture, and that can usually be done by your home inspector. So don't be shy about asking your home inspector what type of services and additional testing they provide.